Welcome back to our Time to Apply series. My name is Cami Shepard, and I am the Pre-Pharmacy Advisor for the University of Utah College of Pharmacy.
I'm Connor Maglia, the Marcom Specialist for the college, and today we are coming to you right outside of our auditorium. It's kind of echoey in here, but we're hanging out with the bust of our former Dean Heiner, and we're here to talk to you about your experience section.
We want to make sure you understand how you can really supplement your application with your experiences and make it that much stronger, ensuring you a seat in our class. So there's several experiences that you can include on your application. You can include pharmacy experience, research experience, volunteerism, and leadership experience. The latter two are what we require on your application, and the other two, research and pharmacy experience, are recommended but not required. Really, we want to see any experience that explains who you are and how you will be as a healthcare provider someday.
There's not a minimum or even a maximum number of hours for your experience section or for any of the types. There are two required sections, which would be your community service and your leadership experiences. But beyond that, what we're really more concerned about is, are you getting the hard skills and the soft skills needed to become a great pharmacist, but a great community leader after you graduate? That'll allow you to kind of not only promote yourself and further your career, but promote the school that you came from.
Having no pharmacy experience will not hurt your application. We don't require pharmacy experience for you to apply, so we're not going to allow that to hurt you in the long run. However, we do want you to understand what you're getting into when you come into the pharmacy profession. So having minimal pharmacy experience versus none will aid you better in this program. We allow you to do shadowing or working in a pharmacy or even just interviewing pharmacists in different types of pharmacy settings. All of these things will help you get a great idea of what the pharmacy profession is so that you know what you're getting into and that you can be successful here in this program.
You might not think that working at Blockbuster would help your skill set when you're ready to become a pharmacist, but for one of our current students, it was exactly the case. If you can find creative ways to relate the job responsibilities you've had at previous spots, it's going to serve you really well. So take a look at this clip from our new pharmacy podcast, PharmBUDs, where Liz explains exactly how Blockbuster came into play and was a key piece of her application.
There's a lot of places to get experience, and you shouldn't be super afraid to come into the program with very little experience.
I had zero.
Yeah. And
I had absolutely none. Some of the questions that during the interview, they were like, what did you do before this? I'm like, well, not pharmacy. And nothing related to it. I was a restaurant server, a bartender, traveled the world, a parent, did everything but pharmacy.
Yeah, and that's very common.
Blockbuster days. Liz.
Oh, and I did talk about Blockbuster.
You did?
I did.
I love that
was
for you.
In my question, they're like, what was your most favorite job? And I'm like, working at Blockbuster. And they were like, why? And I'm like, because you get to just watch movies, then you get to provide insight, then you get to distribute said movies to when you're
So you're the pharmacist of movies.
And that's exactly what I said. It's exactly how I related it. I said, I'm dispensing VHS videos that then turned to Blu-ray, and I watched the transformation of this. I know millions of different movie styles and types and titles, and it was awesome.